Hey, hey, hey. This is about me. I wanted to share a little bit about myself for those who are new followers, and also for the journey to wholeness inner circle group that I have created as well. So I'm going to share this video there also. And I wanted to read this thing that I wrote when I was in entrepreneur school about myself. Lost and found, that's what I would title my life. Beautiful disaster, lessons turned to blessings. Born to a single mother who raised myself and my twin brother and sister, I learned a lot of things that kept me in cycles of abuse. The most abusive relationship I was in was with myself. You see, I had a tendency to seek what I felt I didn't receive as a child, which was my father's love. I grew up watching my mom stay in physical and abusive relationships. I watched her get beat helplessly. I tried to help and couldn't. I told myself I would never be in a relationship like that again, like that. Well, that didn't go so well. As a child, we learn by watching, not so much as listening. I found myself in abusive relationships, and I stayed. I grew up watching. I stayed. Growing up, growing up, you don't give up on people. I learned that growing up, you don't give up on people, and sometimes love hurts. That's what I learned. I had to unlearn that. I was looking for my father's love in men. I was in a cycle of dead end relationship with others, most importantly with myself. The last relationship I was in was complete. I walked away because we no longer wanted the same thing. I had to sit with myself, and that was scary. Nevertheless, I did it, and it changed my entire life. I was intentional about changing, and I started seeking information. I made an investment in myself through Elevate. Met some amazing coaches who transformed my life by asking me questions. I hooked my caboose, and I've been riding ever since. I became a certified neurotransformational results coach because of what I needed and didn't even know I needed it. The best investment you'll ever make is in yourself. My life became unrecognizable. I'm so glad I said yes. This all happened during the pandemic when we were stuck in the house. The best thing that ever happened to me. I couldn't run away. I had to sit with myself. The day I found myself was the day I met the real me. And this is the book, my book, as a result of that completed relationship. It led me to me. I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm not bitter. I am better because of everything that happened in my life. Life is happening for you, not to you. It's happening for you. You get to choose what to do with it. You can take that pain and make it a prison, or you can turn it into a passport, or you can as a passport, right, and launch off from there. You can make it an investment. You can turn it into an investment. You can help others. You can do anything. Don't let it stop you. It's just a pit stop, right? So yeah, wanted to share that. That was that's my about me. And my book, on the back, I'll just read that. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you come to a roadblock, if you're a single parent and think that you can't do it, this book is for you. Never stop believing in yourself and trust that God has a plan for you. And see the heart shattered, right? And then you see the other heart emerging from it. There's a you in there that it has to get to, right? And sometimes life happens. A lot of time life happens. We go through these painful experiences and we're like, why is this happening to me? And I realized that it wasn't happening to me. It was happening for me. And my life has never been the same. I continue to make investments in myself because I want to continue to be my best self. I was open and ready to receive love this time because I am doing my work. I am doing my work. The work is never complete. You're constantly doing your work. You're constantly evolving and elevating. But the fact that I said yes to myself, and I began to get to know me. Like, what do you want? Who are you? Right? Because if you don't know who you are, people tell you all day long who you are. You just think, they said I'm this, and I got to do that. They want me to be this, so I'll be that. And when I found out who I was, game changer. Yeah, this is what I don't want. This is what I want. It's non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. I was open to love, and love found me. I didn't keep repeating those cycles. I didn't keep meeting the same person over and over again. I had to deal with that stuff, because if not, you'll continue to carry it on in each relationship. There was a young lady who she was in toxic relationships. She was a firecracker. Like, she did not back down for no fight, period. She would just anybody. And she ended up breaking up with her boyfriend, her child's father. She met somebody just like the person she broke up with. You know why? She never dealt with those issues, right? She never got to the bottom of it. If you don't address that pain, that the reason why you keep attracting the same thing, you continue to attract it. You just all it's gonna change is the person's name. And sadly, this ended in murder. They was in an argument at somebody's apartment, and he shot her in the head, killed her. She was like 20. She was about 20. She was 25, and she had 3 kids. And she's no longer here. So it's imperative that we do our work. It's imperative where we get to what's going on with me? Because we can't keep pointing the finger at everybody else. We have to take accountability. And accountability is okay, so what part did I play in this? Because I can sit up here and talk about, and I used to do this in the beginning. Well, they did this and they did this, and don't date your coworkers, and don't do this. And I was saying all this stuff from a hurt, from pain. I was bitter, I was angry, I was stuck. Right? I had to, when I went through that journey of becoming a coach and going through all that training and getting all that coaching, I had to look at me. Because when you point that finger, you got all those other fingers pointing back at you. Okay? So I had to take accountability. What part did I play in it? Right? I was picking from pain. I was picking from an unhealed, unhealthy place, wondering why nothing ever worked. It's all up to us. It's up to us. You are your own rescue. So if you look at your patterns, like look at the patterns, the first step is to look at the patterns. What do I have a pattern of doing? What is happening consistently in my life? That's where I want to address that. I want to go there and address that. Because if nothing changes, nothing changes. And I was sick and tired of that same story. I was sick and tired of dating the same person. I had to do my work. And that took time. And then I met the one. Go figure. Do your work and just know that. And it takes time. Don't rush it. It takes time. It takes time. But get to know you. Get to know what makes you tick. Get to know why you do the things you do. Get to know who you are. And when you know who you are, you know what you want. Because when you don't know who you are, you just accept anybody, anything. I did that. And people were like, I can't believe listen, I didn't know who I was. When you don't know who you are, you just have people come in and out of your life. Just to say you got somebody. That was me. Until it wasn't. Okay? So, this was random. I wanted to share this morning. On Valentine's Day, if you celebrate, happy Valentine's Day. If you don't, happy day. That's all I got. Until next time. Peace, y'all.